Calculus problem from the exam. I want you guys to know that when you get to the AP Calculus exam, you have two parts. You have a multiple choice and you have a free response. The free response is worth 50% of your grade overall. You will have 6 questions from the multiple or from the free response. This is so this is question 1 from 2005. So this is straight from the AP exam. We are simply going to do this part. Total, this problem would be worth 9 points. My guess is that the part that we're doing is probably worth 3 points of those 9. Okay. On average, I would say that our students have been getting about 2 out of 9 on these type of problems. Okay. So I'm going to show you how reasonable it is to get all 3 from just this spot. Okay. You can do it. Let f and g be functions given by f of x is 1 plus sine of 2x, and g of x is e to the x over 2. Let R be the region shaded in the first quadrant enclosed by that. Great. So we just want to find the area bounded between 2 curves. So does that rectangle have width of dx, or does it have width of dy? Which one is it? Does it have horizontal width or vertical width? Dx. Very good. So that means everything will be in terms of x. And in order to find area between 2 curves, what do? You take the top minus the bottom. So that's all we have to do is write f of x minus g of x dx. You write that, you probably get a point on the AP exam. Yeah, that's 1 out of 9 right there. There we go. All right. So we got that. Now I want you guys to know that other people will write it like this. They'll say f of x is 1 plus sine of 2x minus e to the x over 2 dx. Either one of these is acceptable. Okay? I'm showing the answer 2 ways. What do I now need to put into place? What am I missing? Yeah. What do we call those numbers? The bounds. We need our bounds of integration. So what do you think that bound is right there? It is 0, okay? So I'm going to put 0 here, okay? And here I'm going to write, just to kind of make a point later on, I'm going to write a equals 0. But how do we find that next one? This is a calculator problem. 2 of the questions on the test will be calculator problems. 4 will be no calculator. So what do you think I do? I want to find that intersection. Yeah, plug them into y. I got them. Okay, so I'll turn this on, and I'll turn that on, and I'll turn this one off. Okay, so I look at the graph. I'll zoom standard. We'll see if we get that region that's shown right there. Exactly. So I don't see that exact region, but maybe if I zoom in as a box, maybe I'll get a better view of that. So, and again, you're going to have to do some of this on your own. They're not going to do all of it for you. So you got to kind of, think critically about the problem. So have I now produced approximately that region? Yeah, I think that that's pretty good. We're confident that that's 0, but we're going to second calculate intersection as Carter said, and I'm going to move over towards this intersection point, and I'm going to press enter for the first curve, enter for the second curve, and enter on my guess, and it produces the value 1.1356925. And I like to write it out in its entirety, 1.1356925. So these are your options. I can then write 1.1356925 right here. Or, since you've said that A is 0 and that B is 1.36925, you can write A to B. You see how both of these are the same? Whatever you want to choose to do is up to you. They will give you 1 point for writing the integral f of x minus g of x dx. And yes, they want the dx. That means you identify that it has horizontal thickness. See what I'm saying? So the dx doesn't matter. Yes, it matters. they'll give you another point for identifying the bounds appropriately, 0 to 1.1356925. So you get that, they'll give you another point. And then now you just got to find the area. And I do have people that say, well, Mr. Gens, I still don't know how to find that area. All we have to do is, and I've just added this in here. My top equation is the sine function, right? My bottom equation is the exponential function. So I just did y1 minus y2. And I like that option, my calculator. That way I can keep those in there. Just do y1 minus y2. And what button do we press to do integration on our calculator? So I can calculate 7. Why is it not producing the exact same graph that I have over there? Because we're not doing two separate functions. We're just doing y1 minus y2, right? That's what we're looking at, the y1 minus y2. We're not looking at both of them. So I go from 0 to 1.1356925, and it's amazing your calculator does that. And I get 0.4291. 0.429. Go to 3 decimal places, done. Get 1 point for that. That's 3 points out of 9. So I will say that if there were 6 problems on the AP Calculus exam for free response, I would say that this would be one of the easier ones and not one of the harder ones. But I think that there's points there for everybody to get. Wouldn't you agree? Very good. So the worksheet that I just gave you that people were given yesterday asks you to do a review of what we did on earlier this week, which is find area between two curves. But it also asks you to then do some calculator type problems. And you have the rest of the hour to do those pieces. So microphone hopefully is working. Just put a little bead of solder down yesterday on it. Should be taken care of.